Hello everybody, welcome back. It's your boy Mr. Green Hands. I'm here at the allotment. I'm literally out here. It's not the worst day possible, but if you guys can look behind me, you can see those beautiful amazing clouds with obviously space of blueness, signs of spring. But everybody knows around the world, the UK, there's plenty of rain, but I am not wet. My feet are really dry because of my beautiful amazing wood chips, which are on the ground, which is taking up all of that moisture and holding the moisture inside there, so it will help the ground. So in this bed I have been planting some peas. This is a beautiful tray that I made last year. I had some other vegetables and peas as well running up on the side here, but I planted a specific peas. I don't remember what it is. I did it in the rain last week. Don't ask me how I did that. I had the packet snapped, it was everywhere, the seeds all over the place, but I've covered it with some hay to kind of prevent it from when it does get to this growing season, and this hay will become a part of the soil eventually, so why not add some natural organic matter? And this is going to help my garden to flourish this year. I have plans for hay. It's going to be a hay situation. I have a kale that's overgrown. I'm going to harvest these today and take them home because I've realized they're starting to volt. Look at that. And there's some aphids way early in the season, guys. Way early in the season I got aphids starting to show their heads, obviously with the lots and lots of moisture that we have in, and the heat is starting to come up a little bit. I'm going to harvest all of these beautiful kale. I'm going to take all of them home and do something with them. Why not? Nothing goes to waste. This is one section of my garden that I had some bushes were overgrown over here next to my only apple tree. I've covered it completely with wood chips. I wanted to kind of like reduce the amount of weeds that I have, and I'm just adding some natural organic matter onto it, let it decompose and bring it all the way down. And look at that beautiful apple tree. I did kind of like went crazy and cut it back quite a bit to see if it can grow and produce something beautiful for the spring. I don't even know, I inherited this apple tree. No idea what it is, but they're quite big and red, and they have never really given me anything too sweet, so this could be the year. Obviously you guys know about my pear tree. It's starting to show me back some love. Look at that. Look at those buds starting to come back to life. The garlic is right here. I have trimmed this back a little bit, as you guys can see down here. Where is this plastic bag? You know, things just blow everywhere over here. Gotta remove that out of there. But look at that, I trimmed it, chucked it on the ground, and I'm gonna actually, hopefully when we do get another delivery of wood chip, I'm gonna cover all of this area here in the future with wood chips. I want the whole place to be wood chipped. That's not even a word. Anyway, back to what I was saying. This is where I had all my onions last year, which was a disaster, but it turned out to be the best place that I planted stuff. I am going to put back onions in here, but I have plans for this section here. I'm literally going to be doing another companion planting, which I have actually want to excel in more and learn more about the garden and see what can happen. It's all about companionship. Learning what plants and vegetables grow so well together and help each other along the way as well. I had some kale here. They're volting as well. I have no idea why it's volting. It actually has been like, in the nights are cold, the mornings are warm, so the plants is setting up. I've had enough. Yeah, it's time to go. So I think it's telling me it's about the time again. So even the younger one here, it's volted. Look at that. It's starting to. Even this was supposed to be my purple Brussels sprouts, my only purple Brussels sprouts, because look at the side there, guys. It was gonna show me some love, but it's bolted. It bolted. Anyway, on to the next. 2024 could be the year where I actually get some Brussels sprouts. I'm thinking about actually making sure I get everything in at the correct time, but then again, who knows? Do whatever you wish in the garden, guys. It's all about learning as you go, and do what's best for your area or whatever you have to do, and make sure you actually end up with something to eat. Let's hop over this fence. Whoops daisy. So my black radishes survived all that harsh weather, still doing good. They actually have gotten bigger now, but the scary part about them is obviously we're getting the warm temperatures now, and I don't want them to volt. radishes, brassicas, they're so quick, because in the UK the temperature can go really cold sometimes and you think what the hell happens, and really really warm overnight. Or you can have all weathers in one day, and that affects how your things are grown or things grow. So I have faith in them. Let's see if they come and do well. If not, replace them with something else. So my onions are still doing good. My garlic are coming up really lovely jubbly. They're doing really really well. This is a chard which I will be removing. I planted it but I didn't use it. It was just a terrible idea, but it needs to be removed, I personally think. Obviously look at the Lisbon bunching onion. Look how bunchy, oniony, that's not even a word. What am I doing out here with these words today? Bunchiny, look at this. It's just beautiful, and that's going to be used. I love onions. Going over to my garlic section this is my pride and joy. My garlic these are the ones that I bought online for the purpose of planting, and they are looking good. I've added some hay on there, but as I said about companionship, in between all of this madness that you see in front of you, I have one section of radishes up here, and the rest of it I have a label there to know where I put starting the carrots. I have a bunch of carrots sowed in between all of this as companion planting. Yes guys, companioning. Companionship, companioning, that's what it's all about. My Georgia collards have gone to seed. I'm just going to let it grow to seeds. These two I definitely will go to seed, then I can save them and grow them in the autumn, the colder time, because brassicas do way better in the colder temperatures than they do in the warm temperatures, because they molt very very quickly, unless you have a very shaded area that sunlight doesn't hit it very often. Then yeah, by all means plant as much brassicas as you can. These are my beautiful purple sprouting broccoli, which are starting to get annihilated by slugs, but I have had 2 harvests from it, and look, it's still a couple more which I am going to be taking them today. I will be taking them definitely, so I can get this bed ready for some more things that I haven't planned, which I'm not going to talk about, because you can't let everybody knows everything. You just got to show it to them. Yes, show it to them. So I have plans for in here. My other bed of garlic is doing well, but one thing, actually, I'm not going to tell you, I'm just going to do a video about it. Yeah, the garlic is here. It's doing its thing. It's coming up. It's looking okay. It's doing well. I'm proud of it. And I'm hoping to be able to get another section of garlic planted before the summertime comes in. The thyme, I have my thyme right here. It's done its job. It's coming up, and I tell you guys, when these starts to go, they will do well. I'm really looking forward to seeing more thyme and herbs in my garden. That's the aim this year, to plant a lot more herbs and thyme. And I do have 5 more to put in, which I purchased today at the garden center. But let me bring you guys over to what I have already sowed, which are doing well. They're coming up. And I know you guys, before I go any further, see how this bed here is looking dead? Give it about 4 weeks, because the amount of nasturtium is going to pop up here. It's going to be a nasturtium madness here, and I'm going to transplant those things. If you don't know what nasturtium are, they are a beautiful flowers which absolutely are edible. Flowers are edible, the leaves are edible. You can make a pesto out of it, but do your own research and see what you want to do with it. And it does come up every single year. I don't actually have to do anything to it. But let me take you over to my sowing section here and look at the broccoli. I sowed some broccoli and they're ready to go. Their 3rd leaf is on, so I'm not too really worried about this, but I'm just trying to think, if the weather goes crazy, I might end up losing them, but I'm going to give it a try. It doesn't matter what it is. I still want to have something growing in the garden. My leeks are coming up amazing. My broad beans are looking beautiful. They're ready to go in about a week or 2. The beetroot is looking fantastic. And at the bottom here, I have some onions that I've sowed, and they're coming up amazing. Moving on, and I'm going to show you guys how my mint is looking, because the mint is starting to come back to life, because the weather is coming back which it loves. It's here. This is my persimmon. I've had it for 1 year. It's put on quite a bit of growth, but I think in the future I will have to get a bigger pot for it because it's looking like it's gonna need it. And look at the bottom stem. I had it like it was that thin when I got it, but look at the difference in the thickness. It's starting to, and I think this year it could be the year where it starts to take off and give me a bigger tree, fruit tree. My bitter lemon, Japanese bitter lemon, survived every weather we had to throw at it this year. This needs to be up potted in the future, but it's holding on and doing really well there. It's done really well. Other mints that I have here, nothing in that yet. There's another mint I have there, and my lovely, poorly, strangely pomegranate, which if you look here is still alive, guys. It's not dead. Let's get a bit more visual. You see that little green there? That little green shows that it's alive, and it's literally have taken on all kind of weathers that's thrown at it this year. And as you guys can see, look, I've put wood chips all the way. Wood chips everywhere. Wood chips, wood chips, wood chips. Cannot say nothing bad about wood chips. They're amazing. My bed of strawberry. I started out with 5 strawberries last year. It decided to spread, and now I have a bed of strawberries. I will have to keep an eye on them because they do run, and I might have to up pot some. As you guys can see, look, where is it? Look at it. Where is it running to? It's running all over the place. Look, it's running. Look at that. It's amazing. My lemon balm coming back to life in the beautiful weather that we're having right now. There's a couple of thyme in here that's actually, I think I've cut the dead bits off and I'm trying to bring it back to life. I will actually add some more compost. I might bring up the compost right to the top here so it can start to get its growth going and give him back to life. I did have some sages here, but the weather killed him. Yeah, that is it for your boy Mr. Green Hands. I'm out here trying to get food inside of our, actually real food, grown by the hands of a human being with less chemical base and as natural as possible. It's all about health, guys. We have health in our hands, so let's take control and make the most of it, because the planet is yours and you are a part of it. So please do not forget to take care of yourself and the planet. Let's go, guys. Grow your own.